It's time to make dinner. Usually I make this recipe with rice, but we don't have any like day-old rice, but we don't have any rice like cooked and day-old, and I really want to make some for this. It's like just not the recipe for it, you know? We're just gonna make it without the rice, and it'll be fine. I'm gonna eat candy corn while I do it. First things first. Make a lot of noise. Pot. I'm gonna turn it on medium. And I get our pork links out. I am only cooking for 2 people. If you want to follow this recipe, just so you know. That doesn't mean that this serves 2 people. We do usually have extra at the end. But this is about the proportions that we use. Alright, we're now in the cross-contamination stage. I like giving I usually give these like intestine bits to my dog, but he threw up earlier today, so I'm not gonna risk it. And then I kind of flatten this beforehand because it's kind of hard to do it in the thing, but I want chunks, you know what I mean? Okay, we have our like flattened bit, and I'm gonna do that to all 4 of them. Let me actually like show you what I'm doing a little bit more. There we go. Okay, then number 2. Wow. Take off this bit. He is being naughty and he's in the kitchen right now. He knows he's not supposed to be in here, but I'm not gonna give him the stuff even if he was being good, because I don't want his tummy to hurt anymore. Even though I know he would hurt it. Oh, yeah. And I'm not like trying to get perfect chunks by any means, so that's kind of why I'm just flattening a little bit, so that when I use the wooden spoon, it's a little bit easier to, you know, get just nice chunks. This is easier if you just buy like ground meat, but they had a giant pack of these, which was pretty cheap, so that's what I'm doing. We're gonna put all this in our pot. This is our pork cooking up. I'm gonna get some oil in there, and we're gonna season it, let it cook through, and then add all of our beans, and I got some green chilies to throw in there. Looks pretty good. Alright, it's a little loud because the pork is cooking. I'm going to show you what seasoning I add. Start with some onion powder. I end up using the rest of this, it's almost out. And then some garlic powder. And then I got this at Home Goods. It's so good. It's smoked paprika, garlic, chili, and chive spice blend. I'm a big fan, as you can see. But I think it goes well with this kind of stuff. Get some of that in there. We will add some salt and pep. Lots of salt. We're putting 2 cans of beans in here, and so it's not going to be, so we're definitely going to need the salt. We're also going to add hot sauce, so that will help. And then some pepper. And then I'm going to add a little bit of flour in this, just so it thicks up a little bit more. I'm going to put in some water. Some water in there. Beautiful. I'll show you guys in a second. Just want to make sure everything's cooked all the way through. I think it is though. Okay, so this is what we're working with. Alright. Everything's nice and cooked through. I'm going to add a little bit of flour so that it thickens up. when we add all of our more liquidy ingredients. So look at that. Not a whole lot. Just a little bit. Alright. Let's add some more stuff. I'm done with this guy. He's going in the sink now. Alright, first things first is we're gonna add one of these little dudes. Diced green chilies. What does it say? Fire roasted and peeled. I don't know if that matters at all, but that's what she looks like. In there. If you don't like heat, don't add these, because we like heat in our household, and this definitely adds it. I'm gonna add my cheese now that it's like really hot. Don't actually have it prepped yet, so let me do that first. Whoops. Definitely would recommend getting one of these. Block cheese is way cheaper than getting shredded cheese. And also when you shred block cheese, it melts a lot better than shredded cheese. I think it has something to do with like preservatives and like there's like a coating on shredded cheese to make sure they don't stick to each other in the packaging. Get block cheese and shred it. And this thing was like less than $10 on Amazon, and it's pretty great. So we'll do that. I'm gonna use like that much. And I'm probably gonna add more later as well. I like my recipes nice and cheesy. So okay. I'm gonna add it directly in there. Okay, that's about all of it. And we're gonna give it a good mix, get all the cheese nice and melty. Ooh, it smells good. Right now it kind of just looks like mush. But honestly, some of the best foods look like mush. So this is what we got. We got our pork, cheese, and diced green chilies. Now we're gonna add 2 cans of beans. We have the mixed chili beans, which is dark red kidney beans, pinto beans, black beans, and a chili sauce, whatever that means. It's pretty good. I like it. And I like that you don't really have to like drain them because they're already like in the sauce, you know what I mean? And then I like to add either black beans or pinto beans because they're already in like the chili mix, and so it like goes well. We're gonna use that today. It'll be yummy. This one you have to drain a little bit though because it's like liquidy, you know. All right. And I almost forgot. I probably should have done this before the beans, but it's fine. It's all getting mixed together anyway. Is I like to add a little bit of red sauce, and I'm still deciding if I'm gonna add some diced tomatoes or not. As you can see, you kind of can just do whatever with this thing. Ooh, she looks good. Tastes good too. But this is what we got so far. We got our beans added. I'm gonna add some red sauce. This is the one I get. This is the meat sauce one. I'm not gonna add too much because I still want to use about half of it for pasta another night. So we'll go like, yeah, that's good. So I only added about this much. And get that all stirred in. I like to add a vegetable. I kind of want to add one of our diced tomatoes. I think I'm gonna do that. Because why not? Well, that adds a nice color to it. That's good. I need a little more heat, so I'm gonna add some Valentino, which is the best hot sauce, by the way. Right, Nelson?
Well, it's the best for the price.
It's the best for the price, yeah. Because this whole thing was $5. So. It's very citrusy. So, if you like a citrusy hot sauce, like I think it's very limey, then you'll like this one. Okay. Also, canned corn. Okay. is the 4th canned ingredient that we're using. Yeah, if you're worried about learning how to cook or anything, just buy a bunch of canned stuff and literally just throw it in a pot. If you're gonna put meat in it, make sure it's cooked all the way through to a safe level. But other than that, the rest of the ingredients in here just need to be mixed together and then be warm enough to serve. So if you don't want to worry about cooking meat all the way through, just skip the meat. It's really it's 2 cans of beans. You know what I'm feeling by this? It's so much protein. We do a lot of rice and beans in this house because they're cheap and easy and yummy, which is the most important. Okay, I think I'm happy with it. Let me give it one more little taste test. I think it's okay. Let's ask the boy. What does this need?
I'm gonna put more Valentina in mine, but it tastes it sounds good. Or sounds good. It tastes good.
All right, and then when you serve it, this is my personal preference, is I like to put it in a bowl, and then you put a dollop of sour cream, and then some more shredded cheese on top. So good. So I'll show you that when it's all done. This is how we're looking. Put that little dollop of sour cream, not cream cheese. If I said cream cheese, I meant sour cream. I do that all the time. Also, I didn't say this very well. If you want to put this on a low heat and let it simmer like with the lid on for a couple hours, you can. I'm sure that'd be yummy. I literally just do it until it's warm enough where all the ingredients are like nice and toasty. And then I'm gonna take this off the heat. It's not on anymore. Yeah.